Welcome back, new viewers and new Gamerverse, for some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And this time, I found where I needed to go in the previous episode to keep this quest going so we can get the final hero. Well, not exactly the final hero, but another hero. So let's get started with some dialogue here. I think this might be more than just a coincidence. Do you think they're after the same thing we are? If that's true, then I guess we're onto something pretty good. Alright, and we're fighting more of these dumb robots. As usual, they're only level 4 to 8, and we can continue with this side quest finally. And honestly, while I was doing this off screen, I climbed up a really long ladder. I swear it took like a whole minute to go. This was a part of this side quest because someone on the dev team thought that was a good idea. Ouroboros go! Dragon sail!
You're critical to this battle. Must have disappointed you, Tyler. Are you ready, Uni? Show no mercy! You will yield to me! Let me give you a taste! All coming together! You will yield to me! It's getting risky! Let me give you a taste! Let me give you a taste! Serious. Thanks, I'll show ya! Give it up!
And that's an easy win. Let's grab what we came here for.
This is what we were after. Something of value. Be careful with it.
Alright. Hand over the required items, let's go back to the city. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. Wait a minute. Hold up. There's a body of water down there. I can't jump over to it, weirdly enough. Oh, cool, it's another item over
This
here.
has gotta be worth a bunch.
We should take good care of that.
And we're gonna fall down here.
Better give it a good once over.
Ooh, that had to hurt. In real life, that totally would hurt him, actually. But since this is just a game, we don't need realism. You get it?
I hope we can make use of this.
These are worth a bit, right?
We should take good care of that.
Alright. Just to complete this little part of the map. We're gonna go over here for a second. Alright. That should be that part of the map explored. Let's get back to the city. There's the city. Here we go. Alright,
Lots.
you're back. Did you find anything?
Okay, so
I got
we're
your
handing
items.
over.
Here we go. Let me see. All we found was this junk. Sorry we couldn't get anything back. Not at all. Not at all. This is wonderful. It's a better result than I could have hoped for. Really? I don't see anything here that has even the slightest connection to the founders. Oh no, you're right. None of this is related to the founders. You joking? But these things don't exist in any of our records. They're completely unknown. They may not be associated with the founders, but they have more worth than that alone. This has got to be wind up. There's gotta be a wind up. It's just a bunch of rubbish. Hey, I don't think the Lovenesses that attacked was us. We're looking for these. Oh, sounds like you had a bit of an adventure. And now you really piqued my interest. Just what are these? These hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine they came from our time or even the founders' time. Could they be even older? Yes, it's coming to me. What? What's coming? My intuitions. It's all rushing back to me. The old gray matter hasn't failed me yet. You're not. Never mind. You saved my work. Thank you. Yeah. You're sure this is fine? Of course. Now I'm sorry, but I must go. I want to put the pen to paper while these ideas are still fresh. Wait. Can we ask you one more question? What is it? Why did you decide to write about the founders in the first place? Oh, that's a good question. Have you ever wondered about where you came from? What do you mean? This is just my own theory, but I think it's the most important thing in life is knowing your origins. That's what I want the people of the city to know, or rather to remember. Where we all came from, and where we're going, do you see? Anyway, I really must go now. I hope you enjoy the next book in the series. Blasted quest is done now, jeez. Alright, we gotta do yet another quest, which I'm gonna go look up that guide real quick. Bear with me for a second, if you will. See if I can find the guide that I had on Thursday. Oh my, these ads. Alright, so we gotta go to the Edio region again, which I believe was the snow region. Here we go. And there should be a question mark around these places. Here it is. It's this question mark right here. So let us go over here. And we can finally do the last quest we need to unlock this hero. Hey Aaron, how you doing today? It's all going good for me as well. Thank you for stopping by.
More enemies. What do we do?
Alright, time to do this quest.
What's this now?
More of those mudders come to ruin our day again.
Let's ruin theirs first.
The illusion returns.
Get away!
I'll draw them. I'll hold them off. Time to get crushed.
Did it crash? You forgot to save, you mean, before your game crashed? That is super unfortunate, man.
No, no, no.
I mean, if you'd like to, we can do some shiny hunting for Dratini's later today.
Sorry, I wasn't doing my job.
Perfect time. Find your neck. Driven
I mean, was that shiny Dragonite in Pokemon, in your Pokemon Shield copy? Oh, let's go. Oh, do you know why your game crashed or something? 'Cause maybe that might have something to do with it.
You can't fall here. You hurt me. Shield back. You guys ready for this?
Things are building up.
And both of my healers are dead. Isn't that fun? That's always fun when both of my healers are dead and I can't revive anyone or heal.
I'll follow your lead.
Burn to ashes.
Indomitable.
Not even close. I've got an idea.
I use my pride coming right up.
I see. I mean, you could always do something like that again, but I get it. It would be a bit of a waste of time since you spent a lot of time doing it in the first place. Alright, however long it took you to get that shiny Dratini.
They shall fall.
Tyrant Wave, go!
Leave it to uni.
Yeah, no, it does have the best stats of the Switch games. Alright, that robot is dead, so it's a good thing that chain attack ended since all my healers are dead, so I can't do anything. There we go. The taunt finally worked. I swear, every time I try to use it, it just doesn't work, and then it immediately doesn't work after that.
happened?
Ah, there we go.
Mimi!
Incoming! A tactical retreat? Lance!
Yeah, I got it. Senna, hit him where it hurts, will ya?
Ah! What the? What's going
Well,
on
congratulations, Senna. You just killed someone. I mean, I tried doing shiny hunting one
Who
time
is
in
this
Let's
girl?
Go.
Where did she come
Specifically
from?
for a Polywag before I even
For
beat
a
the Elite Four
soldier,
back in
she's
2018, but I don't
um,
know. Never got the shiny Polywag, and I don't really care anymore. I haven't cared in years.
Yeah, I know what you mean. She looks about 3 terms old. Way too young to be fighting on the front lines.
Not to derail the convo, but are we sure she'll be okay? We pulled her out of the left, but is there anything else we can do?
I don't see any external injuries, but no signs of waking up either. Hard to tell either way.
Senna, don't worry. She's still alive. I'm sure. Mimi, you sure?
Look, we can talk about her all day, or we can find her a doctor. I know which one I'd prefer.
A shiny Lapras in Let's Go? I don't... Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't really like the Let's Go games anyhow.
All
Just
right.
Let's Go Pikachu and
But
Eevee
she
are
and
probably
her
my
people
least
did
favorite
assault
games
colony
besides
soldiers.
BDSP.
So taking her to a colony seems like asking for trouble.
Then how about the city?
Like, I like
They
Sword
have
and
medical
Shield, but
facilities
Let's Go
there.
Pikachu and Eevee were just bad to me. Then again, I'm not really the right demographic for that game. That game's kind of
Indeed.
more meant for,
Seems
you know,
advisable.
toddlers. Not saying that I'm calling anybody who plays the game and actually likes the game a toddler, but just wasn't meant for me, that's all.
What do we do about the Levnis?
Let's leave it for now. Transporting the girl should take priority.
I can carry her. Thanks, Anna. She'll be in good hands.
Yeah.
I'll make sure of it.
Inhumanity. Relying on coordinated team attacks, the party managed to fend off the Lemnis squad, but you killed someone, yay! Oh yes, I did. I did mention that. It's just my least favorite Pokemon game besides BDSP. Like, I should make some sort of a tier list on my Pokemon games from my most favorite to least favorite. Heck, I've already got a bit of a template for that anyways. My most favorite is what? Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2. I guess the first Black and White as well. I have a lot of nostalgia for the Gen 5 games. And then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which I know Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, as I like to call it, is extreme DLC. Expensive DLC. But I do still like them nonetheless. I mean, it seems like I like them a lot more than most people do, but yeah. Just because of all the added content the game brings in, which again could have easily been DLC, which is one thing that kind of drags it back. But this ain't no Pokemon video, nor is there any Pokemon related events going on. Well, you know what? I will give you that. At least at least Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee add some things that weren't in the original Pokemon Yellow, you know? Like, not just basic stuff that were added after that generation's games. You know, like the Fairy type or moves that didn't exist back then, like Flame Charge, for example. Because that seems like all BDSP did, and just unlike previous Pokemon remakes like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Aurus, that actually add, like, still do what the originals did, but fully build up upon it. BDSP doesn't do any of the like. It seems like BDSP was put together just for a quick buck, because people wouldn't shut up about Sinnoh remakes. And that honestly has me worried for the Black and White remakes when Generation 10 rolls around in like 2026 or something. And Generation 5 is my favorite generation, so I'm about to go on over to Game Freak if they want to play around with that. Yeah, I know you can. That's another thing that wasn't in the original Pokemon Yellow, because Archer didn't exist yet. He was a Gen 2 edition. Oh, it's good to know that they have some sort of, because I know the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee actually take place many years after the events of the original Red and Blue, and by extension, the original Pokemon Yellow. So that's why, and again, heck, it's even logical to state that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is some sort of a prequel to the other Gen 7 games, as Mina's a lot younger in that game compared to how old she is in the Sun and Moon games. Like, I'd say Mina's about 10 in that game, while she's, I think, according to the Bulbapedia, she's 19 in the Sun and Moon games. So, it's safe to say Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee happened 9 years. And also because Red and Blue are a lot younger in these games than they are in the Sun and Moon games too, that's another sign. Since Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee take place a lot before many other games. Because Red and Blue are like 31 in Black and White in the Sun and Moon games. So it's safe to argue that it takes place at least 10 years before the events of modern day Pokemon, or at least up to Sun and Moon and Ultra Moon, and by extension Sword and Shield and all that garbage. Oh, I gotta gather egg seeds and heavy pomegranates? Putting eggs and pomegranates together. I wonder what that tastes like.
Good to add more names.
Yeah, well yeah, the Team Rocket outfit. I know about that. Which I think I wear the Team Rocket outfit in my game, if I remember correctly. Then again, it's been so long since I played my copy of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Some relations have changed.
I pretty much only ever played that game now when, like, outside of transferring things to other Pokemon games, which I'll probably be doing again when Scarlet and Violet are out in, like, less than a week. Same with Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus and whatnot, and BDSP. Again, just to help finishing the Pokedex a lot faster. But, yeah, they do that. That's another thing that wasn't in the original Pokemon Yellow. Which is what makes me not like BDSP. BDSP is just Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but on the Switch. That's literally it. And the only minor upgrades, I guess, that weren't in the originals, the Fairy type and certain moves that weren't in the game. Not even certain items that weren't in the original Gen 4 games, like, say, the Weakness Policy, for example. Just certain moves. That's it. And again, the Fairy type. That's it. Oh, LemonJTV did make a video about that. I mean, if he likes Let's Go Pikachu TV, the power is his. That's just not my cup of tea. That's just me. Alright, I'm supposed to get some stuff around here. So let's go up here. Alright. We're gonna go on the ship. Wait a minute. Oops, I'm supposed to talk to a certain character first. My mistake. Alright, so we gotta go up here now. Honestly, I almost want to make my own evil Pokemon team, which I think I did back in before I even started high school. Something generic like Team Psychic and Team Dark. And their evil team leaders are Dracor and Psycho, respectively. Yeah, he's so psycho, that's literally his name. A little boring, I get it, but still. And they're eternal rivals, much like Team Aqua and Magma, only way cooler. Yeah, you gave her brain damage, Senna. Congratulations. I have a shiny Dragonite. I think it's in my Oris copy, but that was originally the shiny Dragonite that's given to you in White 2 if you beat Benga, which is Alder's grandson. And heck, my older brother used to call it just Gary Oak. Not entirely like Gary Oak of Unova. Not entirely, but I get what he means by that. I think this, since I'm doing a mission, I'm pretty sure this is voiced, so I'm trying not to say anything. And he disappeared. The doctor's aide. I'm gonna jump over this gap. Oh, I almost fell. Yeah, I get it. Like the loving father the Machamp is. Actually, yeah, that's the same thing in the Sun and Moon games too, actually. Pretty sure it's just ripped from there. Oh wait, oh, I thought that was a hole. It's not.
Ah, you're here.
Oh, you're... Oh wait, I'm pretty sure that's voice.
About the girl we transferred here. She's just woken up.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Although, I should say, she's a little...
Were there any complications?
No, nothing like that. Or at least nothing to complain to you about.
You're not making sense, and it's getting me antsy.
The doctor said she didn't need any medical attention, and... You know what? Why don't you just talk to her yourselves? Just bear in mind, she's still a patient, so take it easy on her, eh?
Seems at least they kept her safe. But now what?
Yeah, it ain't like we can just leave her here forever.
Why are you
Let's talk to her
whispering
first,
these,
like you said.
Uni?
We should try to learn more.
Alright, but she's recently injured. We probably shouldn't all crowd her.
You're right. If we're just asking questions, one person should be enough.
That sounds like a plan. So who'll go?
Sun is going.
Surely it's Uni, right? She deals with injured people all the time. And she should be right at home.
Oh yeah? Cheers for volunteering me.
I'll go. You, Senna. Why the sudden impulse? Well, it's probably my fault she's like this.
You're the one. Well, she's the one who gave her brain damage. Makes sense to me.
It's really more like an accident, you know? There's no need for you to feel responsible.
It's not that exactly. It's more like... if I don't do something, I'll I'll have a dirty con
Oh yeah, Son is not
science.
very smart, I remember now.
You've never heard that word out loud, have you?
Oh.
Well, then we'll leave the girl to you. Is that all right, Senna?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Do be careful, though. She might be meek now, but keep in mind she and her mates came after us.
We'll be right outside. If anything happens, just shout. I can handle myself, Mimi. But thanks. I will.
Like, Senna, I know you got superhuman strength and whatnot, despite your size. But, it's understandable that Mia would be worried about you. But anyways. Yeah, I like how
Okay,
Kangaskhan,
I'm going in.
what am I call it? Allows you to be in its pouch and whatnot if the Kangaskhan's big enough, that is. Like, not all of them can be that big.
Ah!
And also, Pyro and Mythra aren't even in this game, but I get what you're saying, since you're most familiar with Xenoblade 2, I take it. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, she's a cutie there.
Hi! I see you've woken up. How are you feeling? Any pain? Can confirm faint sensation of pain in cranial region. However, operational efficiency of number 7 remains unaffected. What? Okay. That's
She's not even touching her head.
good. Actually, I'd like to apologize. Before, I didn't realize you were inside that thing, and...
Yeah, she has amnesia now.
Are
Congratulations.
you okay? No major issues detected. I see.
Oh, stop lying. There are a lot of issues in there.
Anyway, if it's all right with you, could you tell me something about yourself? The question lacks specificity. Number 7 cannot respond. Oh, I'm really sorry. I guess that was a bit wishy-washy, huh? Well, for starters then, are you a Kavesi soldier, or are you Agnian? Kavis.
I'm neither.
Agnes?
Guess what?
Yeah, that's right. You must know those, right? Affirmative. However, discrepancy was encountered while processing query. Huh? What do you mean? Affiliation of number 7 does not match either of 2 options provided. Doesn't match?
I was right.
Well,
She
then
is
never
neither
mind.
Kevasi or Agnian.
Special Mobile Combat Unit under Direct Mobius Command. Alias Colony 0. Whoa, you know about Mobius? Affirmative.
Yeah, I know it's a planet where Sonic the Hedgehog and his friends came from.
Then, when you attacked us... Colony 0 soldiers of numbers 7 and below were tasked with eradication of Ouroboros. Whoa, that's not great. So this girl really is our enemy. I have to warn the others.
Oh, there's no way she could be
Is
evil.
that really true?
Which is so adorable. There's no way she's evil.
She
Let's
did
not let that
attack
cloud our
us,
judgment,
so
though.
Why is she like this now?
Again, did you not remember the fact that you just hit her over the head? And it might have reprogrammed
what
her.
you
Did
just
you ever think
told
that,
me-
Senna?
It sounded really important.
And I forgot
Won't you
that
get in
you ride
trouble
on
for
Kangaskhan's
saying it?
back. I never really rode on a Kangaskhan in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
I was not ordered to silence on the matter.
And that's another game where pretty much after I beat it, I just stopped playing it. And outside of like Pokemon Go stuff and transferring things
I-
over to Legends Arceus
see.
and Sword and Shield back when
Okay.
Crown Tundra first came out.
Oh, shoot, I
I
forgot
haven't
to
really
introduce
played it much
myself.
since.
My name is Senna. What's yours? I have no name. Huh? Number 7 does not possess information under the category Name.
You don't have a name? Wait, so this number 7 thing you've been saying all along?
An individual identification number assigned to soldiers of Colony 0. We do not belong to Kevis or Agnes. We are special assets. Publicly, we do not exist. Consequently, records of personal information stored in growth modules are also expunged at the time of birth.
That's crazy.
Shall I consider the questioning to be over?
No, wait.
No, I'm still gonna
What did you
interrogate
say?
you.
You don't think it's strange?
Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Requesting additional clarification.
I mean, for example, that name thing. A colony that calls people by a number, that's so dehumanizing.
It is dehumanizing,
Don't
I
you
agree.
feel
Imagine
bad
being
to be
called a
like
number.
that? I mean, you're the same as
Like,
us,
imagine if
after
my
all.
number was 4 and my chat's number were 7, 8, 9, or any of that. You wouldn't feel like you're human. You need your name.
Cannot ascertain
But what is in a
purpose of
name, they
question.
ask?
Oh.
Requesting clarification.
Senna. Hey, you okay?
Did you learn anything? Hang on, love. You don't look so good.
What happened, Senna?
Mimi, I don't know what to do.
Hey, Senna. Everything's fine. Let's go somewhere we can talk. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Number 7. New topic available.
Sounds like a scoop.
And yes, Aaron, to keep going with what you just said about Sonic heroes and stuff. With Shadow losing his memories and stuff, I know that he has amnesia and all that. But we weren't really talking about Sonic, I was just making a joke about the planet Mobius. Alright, we need to go back to a camp to discuss this. Last numbers are showing snipers, right? It's just as I've been considering changing my role, is all. You're changing your blade? Again? Are you really sure you found the right role this time? Gotta stick with something, man. Excuse me. Breaking my legs again. Well, the last time I keep breaking my legs. Alright, you know what? Let's just fast travel. It's easier that way.
My hunger is stirred.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
And I can't even discuss this right now. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go over there? I'm supposed to go to a certain spot, apparently, to discuss this. That's stupid. Why?
Time to venture out.
Alright, it did say it on the map earlier, so it makes sense, I guess.
A cradle transport for the colonies?
Yes. The report is calling it large scale.
And you want to liberate it, like you did that last batch?
Right, well, that explains the emergency assembly.
When? Where? By our estimate, tomorrow, late night. Podesto Valley floor, at the Great Sword's base. Boss, the logistics guys wanted an overnight camping kind of deal.
Approved. Sort out the planning.
Just what I thought you'd say, so I took initiative. We can leave any time.
What do you think? Should we lend them a hand with it?
Yeah, gladly. If Monica's okay with it.
It's up to you. But if things don't go to plan, there might be a fight.
We're prepared for that.
No, you're not, Noah.
Then be my guest. Take this chance to show my soldiers that Ouroboros spark. It'll be an illuminating experience for them, fighting or not.
All right. We'll drill them well.
Wait, where am I supposed to go? Hold a discussion. Oh yeah, now I'm supposed to hold a discussion at the rest spot. And you found Zygarde in the den again? Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna be having a lot of trouble with that, I can already tell.
We could do with some food.
And I can't, I'm supposed to go to the city camp, not this place. And I did it again.
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
Where's the city camp? That's the war room. There's no city camp here. Is there a part of the city I never went to? That is a possibility, actually.
I do not want to ride that vehicle.
Man up. If you don't get in, you're getting left behind, mate.
Maybe there's a certain other spot I'm supposed to go to? No, that can't be right. Well, time to look up the guide again. Because I don't know why it has to be held at a very specific rest spot. That's really dumb. How am I supposed to get over there? Again, this guy doesn't even show me where I'm supposed to go. It just blanks to it. Alright, it's probably down there. Where is the city camp? I don't know where it is. I'm just looking at the map here, because I don't know where this camp is, and the game doesn't tell me where, because I'm not at the correct rest spot. Am I in the wrong city or something? Yeah, where am I supposed to go? It's telling me a city camp, but there's just nothing around here that indicates where I'm supposed to go. Again, it's telling me, oh, hold a discussion at a rest spot. Yeah, just a rest spot. And then when you're actually at a rest spot, it tells you the place. Like, why can't you just have it on the map? Like you normally did before. Why do you have to change it now? That makes no sense. Oh, here's the city camp. Did I seriously never come here before? Oh, really?
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Alright, before I do that, why don't we level up a bit? Level 64.
I definitely feel
Like the
strong.
Nintendo 64. Someone needs to make some sort of weird Xenoblade remake on the N64. That'd look weird.
Okay, good as new.
What am I doing? Already trained. Let's hold our discussion about number
Where should I
7.
start? Colony 0. Wow. They did seem like more than...
If they're palling around with Mobius, we can't really ignore them, I suppose.
We still have very little information. I think a more thorough investigation is in order.
Okay, but we're talking about a tiny third termer here.
Sana, what do you think?
Huh?
What do I think about what? You're the one that spoke with her. What's your gut telling you? I just asked questions and she just answered them. But even though she attacked us, she doesn't seem hostile or violent. And when I spoke to her, she was literally just answering questions. It didn't feel like a conversation at all. She looks like us, but is actually a whole different kind of being. That's how I felt. And then I got scared of her. Oh, I'm sorry, Sana.
Senna, give us your honest opinion. Do you think she's an enemy?
I don't really know yet. That's kind of why I'd like to try talking to her again, I think.
What do you mean? You just said you were scared of her.
I am, it's true, but I want to make sure I got the right idea, and that's stronger than my fear. Not just about if she's an enemy, but also about who she actually is, how she thinks and feels.
Ah, I get it. You need a bit more time for that, sure.
Right. I also want to say sorry for leaving without saying anything last time.
Okay then. If you're doing a house visit and apologizing at once, how about a little gift to grease the wheels?
Oh, Sana, you could bring her your onigiri.
Onigiri?
Jelly-filled donuts, man.
It's a portable Agnian snack made of packed boiled myth rice.
No, it's
They're
jelly-filled
lovely and
donuts,
salty, especially
Tyon.
when
Stop
Sana
lying.
makes them. They really hit the spot after a long training session.
Huh? You can make food?
Of
That's Sana
course I
good at
can.
cooking? Oh, hey, look at that.
Onigiri.
That's nice to
Oh,
know.
wait. But we don't have any myth rice.
Hey, Aaron, do you happen to like jelly-filled donuts? They're great, aren't they? They're my favorite. Nothing beats a good jelly-filled donut.
They should have decent.
That was probably
reserves in
cringe,
Colony
but
Land.
let's be real, are most memes cringe out here.
Hey, nice! No, hang on.
Hey, leave a
How'd
like
you
if
know
you like
that off the top of your
jelly-filled
head?
donuts.
Commander Izzard likes them. The onigiri.
Well, that's just peachy then. Hope he doesn't mind sharing.
Thanks, you guys.
Alright, you love cream roll. I don't think I've ever heard of that specifically. Do you, either I'll look it up, or if you care to explain what a cream roll is, for example, I guess that's some sort of pastry where you throw cream in it. Wait a minute, how far off is this? What the hey? Oh, we're supposed to be in Colony Lambda, that's right. Nah, cinnamon rolls are the greatest, man. Back in the 6th grade, I had this one cooking class and we made cinnamon knots. Probably the closest thing to that. Holler at your boy. Alright. A lot of things taste better when they're fresh. What do you mean? Like, have you ever eaten bread long after it's been baked? This stuff is stale. I should know, because I use bread makers, and if I keep it on there for a few days, it gets stale. Donut King? I've never heard of that store. I mean, I know about Daddy's Donuts or Dunkin' Donuts, obviously, but I've never heard of Donut King. Or Krispy Kreme, I've heard of them.
Got some useful intel out of that.
Over here!
Heck, I have a mini donut maker, but I need to learn how to make frosting. What's this dude saying about Colony 5? You have to suspend it, you must understand how, whatever he just said. Yeah, that's odd. The flame clock isn't here anymore, but we still have my mark. There's a lot of us in 10th turn now. Commander Zerd included. There's not a lot of time left to consider what must be done. The indelible mock.
It's all
Cool.
making sense.
Alright, so now we gotta go back to the city. Oh, and now we get to go over to this rest spot. Mm-hmm.
My hunger is stirred.
I'm gonna steal your stove. Hope you're okay with that.
Man, I haven't made onigiri in a minute. Hope I can still shape them right. Ah, that's nice. Now, let's take them to our patient.
Alright, everybody, we got jelly-filled donuts. And they're my favorite. They're gonna be great for her. And I just jumped into a hole. It's taking this thing sweet time to load, isn't it? Alright, let's... How did I get teleported over here? Alright then. I guess it's because it's the last real place I went to, but that just doesn't make any sense. Targeting lines 2, it's just the basics. When an attacker or healer line is run, unlike defenders, defense isn't their strong suit, so it's your cue to be careful. You get so easily one-shotted if you're not a defender, though. It's the problem. Okay, and now let's get the jellyfish donuts in here and make a new meme. Like, someone needs to take Brock's body and put Senna's head on it.
Senna, wait. This time around, we'd like to sit in on the conversation too.
Huh? But I thought...
No worries. We'll hang back and watch. We're happy to let you do the talking.
Okay then, if you say so. Hey, sorry to intrude. Can we have a moment?
No objections. You wish to resume questioning.
No, that's not why I'm here. It's just that last time, I was kind of rude. So, to apologize, I thought I'd visit again and bring you a little something. I figured you might be hungry. They're called onigiri?
No, they're called jelly-filled
Yes.
donuts. Get it right.
I'm not very good at this, so they're about the only thing I can make.
Yes.
But I can guarantee they're tasty, and actually, Mimi says so too. I mean Mio, she's...
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Please, feel free to eat.
I will eat.
Me when I
got it
fasted
then.
for a week.
Cannot ascertain purpose of question.
Are they tasty? Did I make them right?
With regard to first question, number 7, comforter, tasty, to be accurate, assessment.
Oh, really? That's good to hear.
In regard to second, application of manual pressure resulting in compaction and prior cohesion, also showing excess salt level.
Anyone tell you not to eat with your mouth full?
Oh. No, wait, that's the best part. Isn't it nice and chewy?
Yeah, and there's a lot of jelly in it.
Affirmative.
Huh?
Number 7 has not taken sustenance in this form before. Currently considering that others of Colony 0 may also enjoy the experience.
Oh, you think so?
Particularly number 9 seem to be growing disaffected with the rations being distributed. And number 3, whose calorie intake exceeds the baseline, may find these more sating. As a precaution, salt levels may have to be marginally adjusted pursuant to guidance from number 6.
Huh.
Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing. Oh, but if it's okay with you, could I ask you to tell me more?
Acknowledged. Continuing explanation.
Ah, there's no more jelly-filled donuts.
So,
I'm sad
were
now.
the onigiri tasty?
You already have a sufficient reply to this question.
Have you come to like the onigiri I made?
Affirmative.
Why do you keep mispronouncing
That's
that?
good then. I'll make them for you again sometime.
Yes.
Well, she eats like normal, and she can handle small talk.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about her. Except she talks funny. But whatever.
Let's let Senna keep her talking for a bit longer. Hey, you said you didn't have a name.
Recollection of making such a statement exists.
Well, then, what about Segiri?
She looks like she likes that name.
Perhaps this is some sort of code or cipher.
No, I was asking what you thought about Segiri for a name.
Cannot follow logic behind query. Requesting more rational explanation.
You're using difficult words again. I just didn't want to keep only calling you, you.
The designation, number 7, is...
Right. I just took the se part from 7 and tacked on the giri from onigiri. Segiri.
Failure to comprehend basis for utilizing this nomenclature.
Well, it's 'cause you said you liked onigiri just then.
Whoa. Senna, don't you think you're taking it a bit far?
Yeah, love. Did you lose your brain at the gym or something?
I'm sorry,
Rude.
Senna. I don't think I see what you're after here.
Whoa, when did everyone get so mean? I think it's a great name, Segiri.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. It seems really, friendly, somehow.
It's not really like you to come out with something like this, Senna. Really? Well, maybe so. But Mimi, I don't think it's right to call a person by a number. Hey, I'm sorry. I let my mouth run away from me. I understand if you felt hurt by it.
Regulations contain no special provisions on restricting designation.
Huh?
Number 7 has no authority based on which to reject proposed designations, whatever they may be.
Does that mean we can call you Segiri and you won't mind?
Affirmative.
Well, there you have it then. Affirmative.
Nicely done, Senna.
Yeah, thanks.
The girl might still be a total mystery, but really, it wouldn't have been right to call her number 7.
I mean, it wouldn't even be just copper, it's just funny.
What happened?
A coded transmission from Colony 0. The Mobius Consul F is requesting parley with Ouroboros.
Oh, Mobius.
The Mobius is requesting
Okay.
what?
Number 7 will use Own Iris as relay to forward the transmission to you.
What is wrong with his head?
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my young Ouroboros friends. I am F, and before we go further, I would like to sincerely apologize for the discourtesy.
You know, it would have been
of this method of
hilarious
introduction.
if he fused with Council U and his name was Mobius FU.
Ugh, what a shameless slug. He thinks we'll forget he tried to kill us.
You say you want to parley. How do you imagine that will go at this point?
I'm certain you will feel guarded, and rightly so. And yet, with that acknowledged, I would like to offer an opening of negotiations with you.
Or if he fused with Council A, he'd be Mobius FAF.
Negotiations.
Should you accept my invitation, I will rescind the extermination order on you, Ouroboros. Colony 0 will henceforth no longer concern itself with your comings and goings.
Oh, that'd be swell! If we were stupid enough to trust your word.
And your demands?
The bodily return of number 7.
Huh?
And that's it. That's all it would take for you to never fight with us again.
Yes.
It's a
that's
trap!
my guarantee, and that of the whole of Colony 0.
Are you joking? You're Mobius. You'd throw away one or two soldiers without batting an eye.
Certainly some consuls do display such callousness, a deplorable state of affairs. But not I. I hold the light of life possessed by Colony Zero to be of the utmost importance. Naturally, that
It's a
includes
trap,
number
don't
7.
listen.
That is precisely why I have reached out to you, nominally my enemies, even with the concomitant difficulties acknowledged.
Are you telling the truth?
Come on, Sam,
No.
don't fall for it.
Can you give us a guarantee that you aren't lying to us right now?
Of course, is what I'd love to say, but naturally simple words are never enough to engender trust. I know. I've sent the current coordinates of Colony Zero to number 7. We shall remain here. Should you find yourselves receptive to my offer, do please pay us a visit and bring number 7 with you.
I agree,
So you
Aaron.
think
I've
giving
got
us
a
your
bad feeling
location
about
will
this
make
too.
us trust you?
How do we know this isn't a trap?
You don't. It's a trap.
In such a circumstance, you would possess a handy hostage in number 7. I trust I needn't say more.
Ugh.
Now just take
Has this
now
guy
just take
heard
Segiri
the
and
way
run.
he sounds?
Of course, that is not what any of us really want. My desire is to see number 7 safely returned to me. That is all. Number 7,
Yes?
I am tasking you with guiding them to Colony Zero. Follow their command until you return.
Compliance.
And number 7,
Yes?
we've all been worried about you.
Now they haven't.
That will be all. I will eagerly anticipate the day when we meet in more favorable circumstances.
By the Consul's authority, number 7 is hereby assigned to the Ouroboros' command as an exceptional measure for the duration. Pending your decision on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart.
Well, this was
Segiri, what do we do with you?
What else? Keep her on the team and keep him away from the Mobius. And why are we talking to her again? There was no point in even having a separate cutscene for that then. And this isn't voiced, so hold on. Pending your decisions on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart. Give Segiri the order. It's probably the only way to progress.
Wait, are you serious? You really trust that consul?
Of course I don't. Not entirely. I know it could be a trap as well, but still. If, and this is a big if, okay? If he was telling the truth earlier,
An
then we won't have
if?
to fight with Segiri and her friends. And more importantly, I'm sure there are people waiting for her there. So, for all those reasons, I thought...
Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever.
Rather than make speculation after speculation and do nothing, you want to set something in motion.
It's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through.
All right. Can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now?
Atia region, Capricorn Peak.
Huh? Wait, isn't that... That's where we fought against those guys, ain't it?
The point where Colony Zero is stationed is located even further in.
That explains why you were lying in wait for us there.
However, the geographical feature called the Noclia Mire is located en route. Entering it is predicted to have severe negative impact on your biological processes.
Then how do you guys get through?
A Ferron's environmental hazard resistance can temporarily neutralize poisonous materials.
What's a Ferron? Oh, is that the thing you were riding inside?
Affirmative. Consequently, traversal through the afflicted area will necessitate retrieval and refurbishing of the abandoned Pharaon suit.
We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you?
No objections.
Oh, if Riku must, we'll not leave friends in lurch.
All right then. Just be patient for us a little while longer, okay, Segiri?
Compliance.
Alright, so we go to the area region to retrieve the Theron. And this is totally not a trap. Let's just trust the guy, yeah. Now, going over here. Alright, so we gotta go around here, and then up this hill. I mean, level design in this game isn't nearly as bad as Xenoblade 2's, but it can still be a little annoying from time to time.
This is something decent, right?
Yeah, I know that. You can't do that in Sword and Shield, though. But I think that's going to return in Scarlet and Violet, if I remember correctly. And remember when you said that they were going to change the EV system, or not EV system, IV system a little bit in Scarlet and Violet? It's probably going to be similar to how it is in Legends Arceus, if I remember correctly. With, you know, the grid items and whatnot. Which, I mean, at least that makes it a lot even easier now to make a competitively viable Pokemon than just how Hyper Training does things.
I am the calm amidst the storm. I am the moon reflected in a stream.
And we're getting your robots.
How does it look, Riku? Can you get it in working order?
It looked like problem mostly cosmetic. Riku have it working in no...
And no animation to even see how it's
And
getting
ready.
fixed.
Riku proud of own handiwork.
And how does it look to you? Can you still use it?
Power lines clear. All sensors online. Theron unit number 7, fully operational.
That sounds good. Are you ready to guide us?
Understood. Designating route.
Segiri has temporarily joined the party. Alright, hazard neutralization. You have inherited a traversal skill from Segiri. You can now safely traverse fields where previously you'd take environmental damage. This is a traversal skill that Segiri taught the party. When? How? We just got... what? We just got her soon. When did she teach them this? It allows you to run over poisonous surfaces without taking damage. That would have been really useful to have, not gonna lie. Oh jeez, you're huge.
Beyond here.
Oh, well that's nice for him. That he's got people around him that are willing to help him out as much as they possibly can. So it's good to have that as such.
That sounds good.
Look at me. I can survive poison now. How did she teach them to walk through poison and spikes and stuff? That should still be hurting them regardless. That makes no sense.
Welcome, friend.
Hey, it's console.
I've been hoping you would come.
We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now?
Number 7 seems uninjured. Thank you for this magnanimous measure. As promised, Colony Zero's order to eradicate Ouroboros will be rescinded. You have my word that we will never again darken your doorsteps, figuratively speaking.
Talk is cheap, man.
Oh, I assure you, the soldiers of Colony Zero are most faithful. They would never disobey an issued order.
Oh, yes, I would.
I personally have nothing but the deepest respect for you all. After all, you did tend to my dear number 7 and brought her back to me unscathed. I offer you my sincere, heartfelt thanks.
Yeah, all right.
This doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, I've just had the greatest idea. Number 7, you and our guests have traveled long and far to arrive here. Why don't we introduce them to the rest of the Colony Zero personnel?
Compliance.
I think we're actually fine.
Nonsense, no need to be shy.
It's a trap!
A bond of trust between us, and where better to start than with a round of introductions?
Segiri, are you alright with that?
The consul's word is absolute. Number 7 does not have the prerogative of choice.
Number 7, show your face to everyone. I'm sure they'd like that. Number 4 has also been worried about you.
Yes.
Number 4?
Number 4 is number 7's right-hand man. With number 7 absent, he had to take over the reins instead.
He means like being an aide, then?
Segiri, does that make you the commander?
Parts of the definition appeared discrepant, but on the whole, there are no major issues with that denomination.
You could have told us, you know.
I have no record of the fact being queried.
You've noticed it too, right, Tyon?
Yeah, and I can't make sense of it. The consul's attitude is one thing, but more importantly...
The ferronis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know.
A special unit under direct Mobius command. Were we too hasty coming here?
For Senna's sake, and for that girl she trusts, let's hope not.
Better give it a good once-over.
Colony Zero.
More colonies added.
Number 7. I'm relieved to see you back safe.
Number 4, no status abnormalities?
We're all good here. Number 10 and number 8 are currently on a mission, but should be back soon.
Revising query. Are there status abnormalities in number 4's condition?
No. I'm okay. Number 4 can still fight.
However...
Number 7, you're not at fault. If anything, it's my fault. Having such poor abilities in battle. Without disengaging the Farron's limiter, I couldn't fight
Yep,
4.
your mate just had a stroke.
What's wrong? What is it?
Sparks, you don't think this is...
His flame's leaking.
I'm cold. Number 7? Where?
Maybe because you're in the snowy regions.
Segiri, what just happened?
Number 4 has given his life to the Ferron.
Forcefully, it seems.
Oi, you better explain yourself.
The Ferrons are powered by life's flames. The flame clocks that impel them are synchronized to those of their passengers.
Wait, did you say flame clocks? Does that make the Ferrons...
Indeed. The design differs, but you could see them as functionally identical to Ferronesis. In addition, Ferron flame clocks are fitted with the function to disengage the limiters.
Disengage the limiters?
Doing so allows the Ferron to burn through the flames that fuel it at an accelerated rate, maximizing the unit's power output. Once the limiter is disengaged, a first-term soldier can perform at a level comparable to a colony's commander. That incandescent power is the pith and marrow of the Ferrons, of Colony Zero's might.
But what is Colony Zero to begin with? Who are you? Who are its soldiers?
You could say we are those who work behind the scenes of this war. Battlefield manipulation, inciting sedition, information control, elimination of third-party forces. It's all due to our ceaseless, thankless efforts that this war can continue unabated, and each life's fate arrives as ordained. In other words, we maintain the fabric of the world. That is the duty which is our pleasure to fulfill.
Nothing but empty words. That's the reason you put your men in those things.
Well, mate, you just showed us your whole ass. I knew you didn't care about the lives of your soldiers after all.
Preposterous!
I don't want to see his last. Thank you, Uni.
I treasure their lives above any other good. They are to me the most exalted substance. Their immaculate lives, sacrificed in service to the world, permeate it and form the basis of the eternity we Mobius covet.
Stop it.
Protecting my innocent lambs whose souls lubricate the gears of the world through a sublime sacrifice. That is the highest calling. Isn't it the loftiest vocation conceivable? Surely you must agree.
Shut up already!
I must beg your pardon. Have I said something to incur your displeasure?
Snuff all of that and snuff you! How dare you!
Did she just say snuff all of you?
For a second, you treasure Segiri. You have no right.
She just basically said fuck all of you. That's crazy.
Segiri and everyone will be free from the flame clocks.
But what in the blazes has brought this on? I told you from the start, I had no intention of fighting you.
Have you lost your mind?
Yeah, all the Mobiuses kind of have some Iron Man looking suit on. And yes, Aaron, I did see your MC. I just haven't read all the descriptions yet since you have them. It's pretty long.
It seems the negotiations have broken down. Truly regrettable, and yet perhaps inevitable. All Farron units, heed my call. You are ordered to disengage your limiters. Number 7, your orders. Bring all your might to bear and crush the Ouroboros!
Segiri, listen! You don't...
Compliance. Commencing Ouroboros annihilation.
Segiri.
How'd you get in there off screen?
I know how you must feel, but for now we have to fight, Senna.
All units fall in and stand by.
What's this?
Consul, a report.
What's the matter, number 7?
Large expenditure of life's flames is forecast if limiters are disengaged for combat. Proposal following analysis of all units' flame totals. Restrict limiter disengagement to unit number 7.
I see.
What? What's she doing? She's trying to get her mates out of fighting.
Number 7, I recognize your unparalleled radiance. It brings you honor. Now behold, by my authority as consul, I order you, all Ferron units, disengage limiters.
Segiri! That snuffer. Just when I thought he couldn't go lower.
Oh, number 7. Truly you are a marvel. The cry wafting from your spirit, it will water this endless world and make it bloom eternal.
First off, let's deal with these guys. Yeah. Just wait, Segiri. We'll get you out of this mess, I promise!
And we're fighting number 7. Oh, not just number 7, it seems. Alright, let me try to weaken some of the other units. I just realized our hero isn't here. Yes, I did see your Lego MC's heads. I think one of them looked like a dragon of some sort. And half my team's already dead. All blasted. Look at this, I'm just getting tackled over here. Come on. Ow! They keep healing me, you losers. Well, all my friends are dead and now I'm dead. Alright, we'll retry the battle, but I'm gonna get a hero on here. Oh wait, the game doesn't let me. Oh, great. The gold one, I was talking about your main OC that's black.
keep you safe and snug. Leave the enemies to me.
Alright, let's try this. I see. You seem really like Onis. And I just got blown back. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this on easy. Screw that. I am much higher level than these things. Yep, real good. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on easy because there's just too many of them. Alright, here's the difficulty, and we go back. Apply those changes. Actually, one more thing. Because I really don't like it when the story does and just takes the heroes off the team.
I'll protect you.
So I gotta whack him. I can do that.
Gotta watch where we're going.
No problem now.
You think you're all that, do ya?
You already said that before as well. Actually, you know what? Okay, can these guys leave me alone? I'm gonna try something. Maybe I can do this on normal. We just needed the extra hero. Alright, let's have an extra healer. That could help. Alright, now we can fight a little bit better.
case. I can't hold them off. I'll draw them. Time to get trapped. Hold them off.
Come on, don't make me. They broke away.
I need you, Mia. Let me give you a tech. How about this?
They broke away. Don't make me.
Appreciate it.
Don't make me.
Perfect timing.
Something that Xenoblade X has always taught me is to get rid of the subordinates first if you're fighting a large group. And you see how much faster the subordinates are going down compared to the normal people. Or not the normal people, number 7. Are you serious? All my heroes are dead again? Come on. Seriously, that's my problem with this game's battle system. Healers are the only way you can revive your characters. And if they're dead, you just can't win.
Will be.
Alright, yeah, I'm about to just put this on easy. I'm getting killed way too easily right now.
Come on! It's too early to rest! Was I taking a dirt nap? Sorry, Leo. Do it, Kaya! We'll win the day! Got it! Come on now! I'm so warm, Leo. Got you covered! Ha! We're not. Can't stay on the ground all day!
Oh, there we go. Now I can get my chain attack off. I mean, it's good to know you got yourself a little beauty team going on here. And that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. And that's the end of the chain attack, but that's alright. I just need to get rid of at least one of them. Make this a lot easier. That's another one good. Yeah, I get it. I think he's programmed to be surprised when you do that. I need to stop saying don't I? And see, look how much easier this fight is now that I'm not getting one shot in it. It's a lot more fun too when RPGs when you're not just getting 2-3 shot in as well. Yeah, that's what you want to represent, I suppose. Chain attack time. Are you kidding me? Why does that keep happening? I mean, they can be self-reassured all I want to, but that's a lot of controversy I don't want to get into. It's all that, whatever stuff with women and whatnot. That stuff I don't want to get into on this channel. This fight's basically one. Here we are. I mean, it's nice to feel self-reassured and stuff, but that independent stuff, I'm afraid I have to say that's false. I don't need to get in any arguments about it. I just said I don't want to deal with that on this channel. Thank you for understanding. Because that does have a lot of controversy about me. And honestly, I'm here to play games and not discuss gender dynamics. And build a good gaming community, not to discuss all that gender stuff.
Yeah!
You're free to do what you want!
Segi, free to...
Well now. What a curious phenomenon. Number 7, I'm changing your orders. Kill that Ouroboros first. Top priority.
Comply it.
Don't do it, Segiri!
That's an order, Number 7. Number 7, what are you...
Huh?
She backstabbed you, literally.
Number 7.
Oof.
Segiri! Are you okay? Please, talk to me, Segiri!
Number 4.
Huh?
Number 4. Don't go. Number 7. Will protect. Number 4. Everyone.
Noah, please. For Segiri. For them all.
Right.
That's a clean cut you just made there. Colony 0 liberated.
With the Consul's death in the line of duty, Colony Zero's chain of command is broken.
You're free now.
Seven
Congratulations.
currently has no duties to perform and no orders to follow.
That means you don't have to fight us anymore.
However, it is a matter
Yes, it
of
does. I
record
agree.
that Number 7 took hostile action against Ouroboros. Perhaps you wish to mete out an appropriate punishment.
Segiri, you did nothing wrong. Really, we should be thanking you.
Thanking? Why would that be?
I mean, before, you attacked the Consul instead of us, so... You held back from fighting us, and thanks to that, we were able to take down the Consul. Anyway, that's enough about that. Now it's time to think to the future, right?
I cannot comprehend.
Huh?
Why do you speak to Number 7 that way? Under what orders and from whom? Why did Number 7 disobey orders? Why did I not attack you as instructed? Requesting swift reply.
Because you wanted
Furthermore,
freedom, that's
requesting
what.
orders.
Segiri.
Number 7 is confused. I do not know what actions to take.
I know what it's like to feel lost, uncertain, not know where to turn. But even you must have some things you think you'd really like to do, right?
Number 7 does not have thoughts matching that description.
In that case, let's put our heads together. Let's think of things you might want to do.
Is that an order?
Nuh-uh. Nobody's giving you orders anymore. From now on, Segiri, the only orders you should follow are your own.
I can't wait to say that when I don't ever have to work a job ever again.
The situation described does not conform to the accepted definition of orders.
It was just like a metaphor, or was it a simile?
I really cannot.
I keep forgetting, Senna's not very smart.
But although I cannot comprehend, Segiri gives orders to number 7. If the circumstances be interpreted this way, then Segiri, I, may be able to comprehend.
Oh, Segiri.
Is it odd?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's exactly right. Since, after all, you're free now. So, Segiri, what are your orders for number 7?
Top priority should be to investigate what it is that I want to do. More data must be gathered before this is ascertained.
That sounds very like you, but I think you're making it too complicated. It doesn't have to be just one thing, and it can be anything, really.
It can be anything?
Yep, anything at all.
In that case...
Yes? Did you think of something?
Right now, I think I'd like...
Somebody wants some jelly-filled
one of
donuts.
Your onigiri, Senna.
Seriously, I felt that in my stomach when my stomach rumbled.
I wanted to ask about the ferron. I suppose there's no way to use them anymore.
That statement is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Motive function can be restored by switching to alternative power source using ether cylinders. Power output will be inferior to the original flame clock system, and the limiter can't be removed, but shouldn't hinder combat. I will be able to fight on.
Wow, that's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again then?
Understood. Ferron Unit number 7 will gladly join Ouroboros Battle Unit.
We'll be counting on you then, Segiri.
And finally, that slog is over. In Humanity, Hero's Quest. The dark fate surrounding Colony Zero has been lifted thanks to Senna and the Ouroboros. Number 7, or Segiri, now ponders the meaning of freedom.
Ouroboros
New hero added, Machine Assassin, Segiri. Class Inheritor, Senna. Colony Zero's future, new topic available. Segiri's class Machine Assassin. Role, Attacker. Weakens enemies into raised damage. Extends debuff to weaken all enemies. Oh, that's quite cool. Look how big this machine is.
Stuff you might want to do in the future.
Affirmative.
Alright, with the exception of DLC heroes. Oh, look at her in the background. That actually, or her machine in the background. That actually looks pretty cool. Oh yes, but to get on your statements about the shiny Pokemon, both shiny Charizards actually look pretty cool. I think I prefer the Y one though, since the X one's a fine shade of green. A lot of people don't really like that shiny. I'm honestly fine with it. At least a lot more fine with it than most people are, I'll be honest there. And then shiny normal Geodude, which I don't know if I told you about me catching one of those back in Heart Soul Silver when I was in like the 3rd grade. But yeah, that's that. And shiny Alolan Geodude. It is like a brown... It's not exactly copper, but it's like a mix of Geodude shiny and some sort of copper into it. Like the Cantonian Geodude shiny and then copper, yeah. And then shiny Dodrio, bird brains. Hey, 3 heads are better than 2 or 1, you know. Actually, fun fact about Dodrio, originally, I think you know about this because of the Space World demo of Pokemon Gold and Silver. But originally, Doduo was gonna... Well, not Doduo, Doduo was going to have some sort of pre-evolution that had 3 heads, which makes no sense. It goes from having 3 heads, then 2 heads, and then 3 heads again. It can't just be 1, 2, 3. That makes a lot more sense. But, with that, outside of DLC stuff, we have obtained every hero, even though some of them are currently unavailable right now. Alright, so with that being said, I'm just going to take a look at a few things here. Like Senna getting this class. What does it look like anyways? That looks so weird. Honestly, this just looks really weird. What is?
Line him up, I'll knock him down.
Dual X's. Alright, as I've said before, every hero we do have. So, I think we should go get a little training done, see if we can level up any further. And I probably should do that off screen, and then the next episode, I think we can tackle the final boss, unless I decide to do some extra quests or something, which we could save for later. Alright, where is Origins Interior? Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go to some sort of camp. There's a lot of other pre-evolutions that were originally going to be in that Space World demo of Gold and Silver. Because what, Tangela was going to have a pre-evolution, for some reason Vulpix and Growlithe were too. Glad that didn't happen. They're already weak enough as is. But still.
Better
And a
make
lot
sure
of
we're
other
well
stuff.
rested.
Heck, Tangrowth was going to be a thing, and they're only under a different design, since Tangela was going to have an evolution back in Gen 2, but that was saved for Gen 4. Same with Lickitung. But again, saved for Gen 4. Alright, can I level up after all that? No, I can't, weirdly enough. I can probably find some new areas off screen. And you know what Noah says? It's good to keep a record.
It's good to keep a record.
And just clean up all their clothes real quick. I don't plan on buying the DLC at least till Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come out. I'm just waiting to get my first paycheck for my new job. But other than that, gotta learn how to use your money smart, you know? Even with buying things that, put a smile on your face. Like for me, for example, buying a new game. I want, like, if you were to see all the games that I own right now, I own plenty all across all my consoles. But, why don't we get over here so we can prepare for the final battle? And since I am done with my Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke, if I want to, I could definitely move this to Monday. I want to move Splatoon 3 to Monday. Just get a few things done. 1, before I get back to my college assignments, and 2, before Scarlet and Violet come out. But, this is it, everyone. In the next battle, in the next episode, we'll be walking down here. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about that just yet. Let me look at one final thing before we end things off at exactly the 2-hour mark. Just this whole thing here. And I know there's gonna be new heroes in the future, so there's all that stuff. I good to know those look a little different. That would actually be pretty cool. Kind of something like Ursa Luna, for example. That would actually be pretty cool. Where it's not a regional form, it just straight up evolves into it in certain regions. I think that's the same for a giraffe, though. Which is a little disappointing. It should just be available in any region in future games. Alright. Just wanted to take a look at that. Let me save right here. And in the next episode, unless I decide to get the DLC before doing this, this will be on Thursday, we're going to tackle Origin. Alright. If you enjoyed this playthrough, this edition of my Xenoblade Chronicles 3 playthrough, and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Do whatever you need to do to support the channels. And thank you, Aaron, for coming by this entire stream in the last 2 hours and having a nice little discussion on Pokemon and a bunch of other things like this game. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, please click one of the other videos on screen right now so you don't miss out on any more episodes like this. And also click the bell for more on the subscribe button. And in the next episode, we tackle the final boss. Thank you everybody for watching, and have yourselves a nice day. And also, Aaron, please come by for my Pokemon stream later today, okay, dude? Alright, have a nice day.